Hey, I have a question for you. Are you powerful or do you just feel powerful? What's the difference? Right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 182, Chi-Ching. Yes! So if you remember last episode, we mentioned the difference between something that feels important to us or whether it is important for us. And I share with you a personal example. So you can check that previous episode in the link above. And today we ask a similar question about a different value, a different priority. Also one of my top 10 priorities. Powerful. Power. Well, is it different? The state of being powerful and feeling powerful. Well, as I see it, the state of being powerful is much bigger than feeling powerful. Because when I'm there in that state of being powerful, it's just much more. It says it's not necessarily that I feel powerful. I am powerful, meaning I have the power, I have the ability to execute, to do the action. This is for me what's being powerful means. It is a state of being. It is much more than just feeling. I may feel powerful, and you know what? I may even not feel powerful at that moment, but it won't change necessarily the fact that I have the ability to execute and follow through. This is for me the meaning of the state, of that specific state of powerful, being powerful. And this is the main message I have for you in this specific video. What is the difference between being, the state of being, then feeling? Well, let's think about it a little bit more generally. Feelings. We can feel anger, we can feel sadness, we can feel joy, we can feel overwhelmed, we can feel many feelings. But the point is, as I see it, all these feelings I see them as conditions of the human mind. I don't see them as something personal to me. They're just conditions of the human mind. Why? Because they come and they go. I'm angry, I might be angry right now, but then I can get an SMS, a message from a good friend of mine, and then in an instant, I'm not angry anymore, right? I can be happy, or I can feel fear, but then I can just realize that nothing has really happened, and then just in the snap, it changes. These are just examples of the feelings that we have. They come and they go. I don't see them as something personal to me. I don't see them as something that defines who I am. Nothing that, think about it, nothing that comes and goes can be you. So this is what I'm saying about feelings. I don't see them as part of who I am. These are just states of the human mind. However, on the other side, being in the state of something, this is totally different. Last episode we talked about what is important for us, not necessarily what feels important to us. So what is important for me, these are my values, my priorities. I value this state of being. The first was completeness, the second was commitment. I want to be in the state of commitment, in the state of completeness. This is a state of being. And these priorities and these values, I chose them. I chose them consciously. I'm doing this journey of understanding what they are, and I do it consciously. I make choices. I make decisions what they are. I choose what is important to me. So this is about who I am. These states of being that I find important for me, not necessarily for you, but I find them important to me. They are part of me. Yes, they are part of me. I see them as part of me. And if you remember, just in the first episodes of this series, the Priority series, we mentioned self-awareness as having these values. I'm self-aware to what is most important to me in my life, my priorities, my values. So I have them. I have the list of them. I'm self-aware of them. My values, my priorities are about who I am. And the feelings are not, because the feelings come and go. I don't see them as something personal to me. They don't define me. And this is the main difference between feeling and being. Feeling for me is something that comes and goes. It's not about who I am. Being is about who I am, what I'm capable of doing. And as I told you about powerful, being in the state of powerful, being powerful, I have the power. I can execute. I can follow through. I can do the actions. When feeling powerful is not necessarily the same. I just feel it. It can come and go. The second afterwards, I can lose that feeling of powerful. But it doesn't say, I really lost the power. This is the difference. You can think about also freedom, the difference between feeling freedom and having freedom and being free, being in the state of freedom. So back to you. I ask you something interesting about freedom, about yourself. Back to you. Think about something that makes you feel trapped. Think about the kind of thing that usually get you feel trapped. And now ask yourself, are you really trapped? Do you really not having the freedom to make a choice, to make a decision, and deal with the consequences, of course? Again, think about something that makes you feel trapped. And ask yourself, do I have the freedom? Am I free to make any decision I want? Or am I really trapped? Make this distinction between feeling trapped and really being trapped, not having the freedom to do anything. Raise that level of awareness. Understand the difference between feeling trapped, feeling like you have no freedom, or if you are really trapped, or you do have the freedom. Well, do it today, and of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.